You do it.
Hello and welcome to Div 5 in Belgium, Season 8 of Rush Racing League. My name is Edge, and I'm joined by my co-commentator, as always, Mr. With Me Teeth. How are you doing today, sir?
Not bad, not bad. Yourself?
Doing alright. We are here in Belgium. We did obviously have the first time it's been the fourth. Is this the first time that it's been the fourth race in a week at the same track? Previously, it was Div 1 was always a little bit different. And this week they actually raced at Belgium, so it's exciting to see that this is the fourth time that we'll go racing here at Belgium this week.
Yeah. Excited to see what kind of strategy we'll see tonight. There's been a lot of different strategies from due to safety cars and even rain that we've seen. So yeah, super excited to see what this race brings.
No worries. Now, one of the longest tracks on F1 as well, so qualifying does change up a bit. It is still our usual full qualifying, but I think we're only going to see two runs, not three, in Q1 and Q2, whereas traditionally we've seen at least three.
Yeah, it's a very long track here, as you said, and especially with the fuel. A lot of people have noticed that if you go the lowest fuel here, it's only about 2.2 laps. So you'd be running out before sector 2. So it's something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, absolutely. As we have a look with NZT, he'll be the first to settle up. No one has even budged from the pits yet, though. As I say that,
Not at all.
a Haas and a kick are coming out.
Yeah, Chef has gone out very early in comparison to all the other cars. He's already halfway across the track.
To be fair, he will be the first one to set a bank lap, so he won't have any of those distractions. And depending on when everyone else comes out, he might be able to sneak a cheeky toe down the back as well.
He might be able to, yeah. I would have thought that maybe NZT Chef and J-Man, who's actually reserving up this week, would have thought they might have done some sort of a tow, but it looks like they've gone out, as I said before, in the complete opposite end of the track.
Yeah, it is Q1 though, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a lot of no toes just yet. As we do see, I think that's a Williams and a Red Bull coming out as well, of Maddie and Swift as well. So Maddie being the second driver out on the mediums, J-Man being the first, which is a very interesting call here to qualify on those mediums.
Yeah, maybe he just thinks it's a bit of practice. Um, but yeah, he wants to get as high as he can here, but maybe not expect too much reserving a division up.
Yeah, so there definitely is an option as well. So it wouldn't surprise me if it is just the mediums that we see for J-Man, just to sort of get an initiation for tomorrow as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got Chef coming down the Kimmel Straight now, coming up to turn 4. I think it's turn 4?
Turn 5, turn 6, and turn 7.
The S section.
Yeah.
Um, he gets on the curb there on the exit there. Sometimes I have noticed that he can bottom out as he goes a bit wide there. Coming up to turn 9 now, the no-name corner, which is just before Puon. Do you think we'll see some people taking it flat as Chef takes a
Takes
little lift?
flat. I'm
Little
pretty
lift,
sure.
that's not flat.
I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure I saw him go flat, but it wouldn't surprise me if I do see people going flat here today.
Yeah, it's
It's
really
kind of an
just the
expectation that I think a
setup.
few people will go flat.
So he's coming onto the last straight now, just before the bus stop.
Purple
He's got
sector
a
two.
lot of battery. He's also the only one to set a sector 2 so far.
Still purple.
But he's got a lot of battery to burn. He might try and burn some now to get the top speed into the car. See how he
Looks like,
takes the bus stop.
let's say, it looks like he did burn a little bit down Blanchimont.
He's got still a lot more battery. And he
40 for
goes...
two.
Ooh. not too bad of a lap.
Give me 1 second.
So we've got Crone Dog, who's starting his lap now. Go on board with J-Man. He's got 40% battery. Finishing his lap now, coming up to the bus stop chicane. Still heaps of battery, heaps of deploy. We'll see where he goes. Opening the DRS, burning all the battery. Still got heaps left. And a 44.282. That's right behind Chef. So we've got the two kicks. That is Tudor finishing his lap. He goes first with a 43.8. And it looks like he's going to try and give his teammate Minmay a bit of a tow. Looks like down the Camel Straight.
Yeah, absolutely. We do have Matty, who will be the next to set his lap. He's coming through Blanchimont. He is actually giving Swift a bit of a tow through this as well. I think it's called
Did
Blanchimont.
notice that. I think. I'll get the track map up.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm a bit loopy today, so.
Just a little bit.
As you see, Matty will go 4th with a 44.2. Swift goes 5th with a 47.0. So something's clearly happened during that lap with Swift. Who'll be the next to set a lap, I guess. It's not Butterfly, maybe Mudpack. I think it will be Crone Dog, who's just gone to purple sector too. Coming down
Gone board
that
with him.
straight.
That is Blanchimont. He's going through now.
Yeah, the corner's Blanchimont.
And up to the bus stop. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Tricky corner to get right here.
Very tricky. His DRS burns all the battery.
43.6.
210s had a two-door.
Just keep an eye. His teammate is on an outlap as well, so he'll come up behind. Butterfly also behind. No, Drift is behind them. So I think that is the Alpine of Wildcard Merc coming around with Minmay in front of him. Minmay's burned all of his deploy. Goes
Very easy to do.
7th with a 44.3. So next will be the Ferrari of... No, it won't be, because Mudpack's on an outlap. JJ
I was just watching this lap.
into the grass. He's got no front wing.
I was watching this lap from Butterfly's perspective. It kind of looked like there was a little bit of impeding, I think, by Swift, but I'm not too sure. This is right on the back of him. Swift is on an in-lap, so he has to get out of the way. Butterfly burning all his battery up to the line on the mediums. Goes 8th fastest with a 45.8. Send...
Vettel crosses the line, 44.4. Tyler will cross the line. Didn't set a lap time. So maybe he's invalidated there. He has got all of his battery back, so I would assume that he might actually be getting the tow. Wildcard Merc is invalidated. I think we're going to see... Who would be next? Probably SJ. SJ's used all of his battery before he's even gotten to bus stop. That's a very interesting strategy.
Yeah, he's going to lose a lot of speed coming up to the line.
Goes P3 though. Drift goes P2. We do have some comments from Dante saying Crone Dog domination could bore the fans.
That was with no toe as well.
That was with no toe.
I'm just trying to see.
Wildcard
I don't think I have
invalidated,
TMT
so he'll come
added.
in. Did he leave the lobby?
He did.
Give me a second.
And I couldn't find him in my friends
Done.
list.
Nice and quick.
Thank you.
Pack will be the next to set a lap, so we'll stay on board with him. It just comes around the final two corners of bus stop. Hitting those apexes perfectly there. All the way up to the line. 44.1.
Ooh. It's a pretty good lap from Mudpack.
Pretty good lap. Demeter's on an out lap. Not on the inters this time, so that's good.
It's like Butterfly's just starting his lap.
Butterfly
Going
started
for
another lap.
back-to-back laps.
No, he did a cooldown lap. Tyler has gone P5. That's good from Tyler. I think we've got
Ooh,
JJ coming out of the
JJ got
pits,
very
almost taking
close.
out Drift or Butterfly.
Very close. I think that's Butterfly.
That is not the place to let someone through.
It's not really much space to go
Take the
coming
GT3
out of the
exit,
pits.
I guess.
If you can find a way to do that, then yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Um, we've got an Aston that is Drift coming into the
Drift coming
pits,
into the pits. That is
and
also
SJ also
SJ
coming into
coming
the
into the
pits.
pits. Ah,
Ooh, you almost clipped the wall.
almost did.
We've got J-Man who looks to be starting a lap. Am I right on board with him?
Yeah, we can run up with
Um,
JJ.
J-Man.
J-Man.
J-Man starting his lap.
All good.
So into
Just...
turn 1.
Yeah, I'll be right
Ooh,
back.
yep. Into turn 1, he's already burnt a lot of battery. Coming up to some of the most iconic corners, Eau Rouge, Radion, and now onto the Camel Straight. He has got 60% and burning, opens the DRS. He's going to have to let go of that battery eventually. Might see him going to medium here. He is slightly up on his time, coming through one of the most difficult corners on this track. Still in medium, revving out that car. Goes a little bit wide, almost invalidates up to turn 9 now, the no-name corner. Also a very tricky corner to get right. Up to Puon now, he gets tiny bit on the grass, takes it flat, almost goes a bit wide. There's a yellow flag ahead. I think that's an Alpine that's just out of fuel. In 5th for these couple of corners. In hot lap now, gets a little bit bumpy. And now onto the long back straight. He's got a purple sector 2, 3/10 up on his time. He's still got quite a bit of battery to burn, but it doesn't look like he's in overtake just yet. He's still got a tiny bit of deploy left to use. He might use it coming out of Blanchemont now up to the bus stop. Doesn't use quite as much as what he might have been hoping. Up to the bus stop, takes that very nicely, burns it all up to the line, opens the DRS, and he goes 7th fastest with a 144.066.
That is a very good lap from J-Man there.
Very good. Reserving up and
Yeah.
riding the pack.
Has TMT actually been able to take control of his car yet, or no?
I think he's just joined the session again, so
Okay.
not too sure. There's
JJ.
toodles off the track, just letting people through.
That's good. JJ hasn't validated his lap, but he is in front of his teammate Swift. But the question is what are they going to
Might
do?
try and give him a bit of a tow.
Maybe, because you've got Damino, Swift, Wildcard Merc, TMT Legend, and JJ all in the drop zone at the moment.
There's an Aston off the track with the Williams.
Yes, that would be Butterfly.
We've also got JJ Gamer on the mediums. Now, if he comes into the pits, that's probably the best choice there.
Oh, that's very close from Butterfly there on Wildcard Merc. I think he let him through just enough, but that was very close.
I think they're both coming into the pits anyway, so wouldn't mean too much if neither of them got damage, but I didn't see that, so...
Swift is on a lap here, so he will be one of the first few, unless we've also got J-Man. No, he's down in his time.
I think Bangladesh made a mistake, I think.
I think he invalidated it. I don't
He might
think
be
he's
out of...
letting Chef through, because I think Chef's on a lap. Chef is on a lap in P10.
Might be out of fuel.
That is
that is... Was that TMT on an out lap, I believe? It's just gone past. Yes, it was.
Oh, everyone's coming in.
Yeah, TMT has...
SJ has retired
burnt all
from
this
the
battery.
session. Hopefully that's the only time he retires from the session this weekend.
Yeah, SJ doesn't have too great of a track record here.
No, what did he say before? He hasn't finished. He's finished 2 races at Belgium.
Yeah, I think
in
he's
18.
finished 2 races in I think 6 years.
Mm.
As Crandall also retires, but something we have noticed, or I've definitely noticed, SJ retires very early. Sometimes it might come back to bite him.
Like it
Um,
did last week.
yeah, exactly. Um, Tired very early. I've got Minmay on the lap now,
He's only point.
who's
He's 1 second away from 15th, but even to 13th, he's point 4. It's an
yeah,
interesting call, considering how close the top 13 are. Because they're all within a second of
it's
pole.
it's
And
a
it's very
very
easy to
very
get his
close
time
call.
here.
We've got the Red Bull of Dante Eminem, who's on an outlap now. Try to see who else we've got. We've got
Minmay's on
Wildcard Merc also
flat.
on a lap. Right on board with him. He's burnt a lot of battery
Yep. I
coming
think
into
that's
Sector 2 now.
I think that's why he's on medium, to try to gain some of it back, but not lose too much time. It's probably not
Yeah,
a
we've
bad
seen
idea
that.
in this sector.
We've seen it quite a lot using medium through here. But there's a yellow flag. I think that
It's
is
for
Matty AU out of fuel.
it's not Matty AU out of fuel. He's back up and running again. Rifts is now retired from the session.
I think Crone and Drift should be safe, but I'm not too sure about SJ. Um, we've got Minmay finishing his lap now onto the back straight.
Minmay is
He's
four
got a
tenths.
purple sector too,
Minmay is 4 tenths up on his time, which actually would make him beat SJ.
but look at the battery and look at the deploy. Feel like that might come back to get him. He's under, I believe for this game, is 15%.
I
Then
think
you
it's
lose a lot of
10.
power.
I think it's 10.
I think for this game it's 15, I believe.
It's one of the two.
Um, Burns all the battery up to the line, opens DRS,
Goes
and goes peak
P5.
5.
Jumps
Wow.
SJ as well.
Didn't even need the battery at the end of that lap.
Nah. Banglabai has also retired now. Matty doesn't seem to be improving at the moment.
J-Man and Vettel are still in the pits, so they'll be done for Q1. Just so XF Kodo starting his lap.
Yeah, they're done for pit. They're done for.
We've got Dante. Maddie and Dante, who are... That's not Maddie, sorry. Dante finishing his lap now, just out of battery, and he goes 14.
Ooh,
Ooh,
be very interesting to see what happens here. You do have Wildcard Merc, who's gone purple in the second sector.
definitely one to look out for.
Absolutely.
Chef and Tyler have both started their laps just now. Just going through. Damino starting his lap, and a couple of cars behind. Looks like Swift and Wildcard Merc. Wildcard Merc's finishing his lap, and he goes 17th.
So that would
He's
be
still got
him out, I reckon.
he's still got a bit of battery, so
JJ is out of the
might try and
session.
I'll send him an invite.
Who will be the next across the line? I think it will be Min-May, but he's invalidated. So Mudpack will be the next across the line. He's 6 tenths down on his time. 6 tenths up, sorry. With yellow flags in sector 2. Looks to be that might be the Red Bull of Dante Eminem.
I'm just on board with Wildcard Merc at the moment. Oh, as he goes wide and he's
Mudpack goes
invalidated,
pole.
so ooh,
That's very interesting.
Wildcard Merc is out.
To have Chef taking his lap. Dante Eminem's out of fuel. So he's at the mercy of everyone behind him. JJ Gamer not able to set a lap time.
TMT's out.
TMT is out.
XF Kodo, I believe
Wildcard Merc's out.
he is safe. Has he retired on track?
Yes.
I think he has.
As a T stays 11th. Dante and M will be hoping he doesn't see improvement. Two-door goes second.
Oh
Dante
wow.
will take the flag here, but will that distract Domino? No, it won't. Domino goes P14, knocking out Dante.
I
Oh
think
wait, sorry,
Dante's still safe.
knocking out Butterfly. So it's just Swift who doesn't improve and stays P19.
That was very close for a lot of people there. Just looking through the gaps right now. I wonder if the people that invalidated maybe had a bit of a mistake. Butterfly's out of Q1 on the mediums. So I think he might have had a mistake on his soft lap.
Well, I think JJ has just put in the chat that he has been invalidated when he had two wheels on the track.
Yeah, the track limits here aren't too nice to the car. But I am noticing that Butterfly, who was reserving up from Div 6 on the mediums, and he is just out in Q1.
We have rain.
Oh,
We have rain.
that's come out of nowhere.
Why is there rain?
Belgium. You never know what happens.
Fair. Do we want to try
Um,
to get the other group or the 5 eliminated drivers into the interviews?
yes, I can get them.
Yep.
Just give me 1 second. So who was out? It was Butterfly. I think TMT.
Butterfly, TMT, Wildcard, Merc, Swift, and JJ. Everyone coming out quickly. Do we think this has something to do with the rain?
Definitely could. Sorry, I was just trying to get them in for an interview.
Because Demino is the first one out, followed, I think, by Banglabai. Yeah. And then the two Haas's, then the two Mercedes, then Banglabai's teammate of Mudpack, then the two Kicks, then the Aston Martin, and then the two Red Bulls. So those who don't have a teammate are definitely going to try to see if they can sneak up to one of these teams to try to get a bit of a tow.
Yeah. I'm just also noticing that Mudpack is the only one that's on track on the intermediate tyre. So it might be maybe getting a little bit wetter as the session goes on. So they're just out there trying to get the best time.
There's definitely a possibility in regards to what's going on. Just have to give me a second. There we go. Who do we have here? We have...
Got Swift and JJ Gamer.
Swift and JJ, the two Williams. You know what? We'll do a joint interview for you guys. How are you guys doing today?
Yeah, it could be better, but not too bad. How about you guys?
Yeah, doing alright. Doing alright. We'll start off with JJ, I guess. JJ, do you want to sort of run us through what happened? Because you didn't end up setting up a time.
Yeah, like I did 3 lap attempts. The first one, I went off track completely on my own regard. Second lap, I lost it on one of the curbs and went off track again, which again on me. But that third lap on the softs, I was confident I was going to be able to finish the lap, but it invalidated my lap, even though I had 2 tires on the track. So you can thank EA for that one.
Yeah, I think there's a few things we can thank EA for here. But yeah, no, that's unfortunate. But I mean, it is Belgium. I mean, you saw the chaos in Div 2 last night, so I wouldn't be surprised to say that there's a possibility of a safety car here.
Yeah, certainly. And with the conditions as well. We were looking at it earlier, me and Swift, and we noticed that it was a bit, well, spotty in terms of the rain and the dry in all the sessions as well. So you never know what could happen, especially if the rain does come in.
That is very
Which it
true.
looks like it has. Definitely looks like it's some rain.
Mm-hmm. We'll pass you over to Whiff if he's got any questions.
Yeah, yeah, just really with that quali, not too much to say. Just didn't set a time, and looks like the track limits got the best of you. Do you think that'd be an issue in the race, or?
I think certainly, yeah. Especially with how some of the track limits in this specific track are, where like you still got two wheels on the track and it invalidates you and gives you a warning and whatnot. So I'm gonna try be a bit more careful throughout the race, and if I get the warnings building up, I'm gonna do as much as I can to try not get that 3 second. But I mean, we'll see how everyone else goes as well, and if I need to push and get those warnings, that's what I need to do.
Yeah, we saw. I think it was in Div 2 and Div 4 as well. There are a lot of pens, so yeah, staying out of warnings and out of pens is definitely something that you want to do here.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, good luck in the race, mate.
All right, thank you.
I think it's fair to say the rain has definitely set in. We are about 4 seconds slower than our times in Q1 when it was full sun. So I think it's fair to say the rain has definitely caused some issues.
Definitely looks like it.
And I think that may have actually caught SJ and Corndog out. Because Corndog's invalidated it, and I'm pretty sure SJ had a spin.
I did not see that.
But we'll just monitor
It's just used
the
all its battery. Come through Blanchemont now.
Just keep an eye on SJ to see the time before we jump into our next interview. So I
Ooh,
feel
it
like we
goes
will have a
very
bit of
deep.
a lull period in Q2. And goes last, 51.6.
Wow.
So yeah, that's unfortunate. Swift, man, P19.
Yeah, not the best.
No, certainly not. What were your thoughts coming into bus stop at that final section? Because from what it looked like you were pretty much up in your time there.
Yeah, I was, but that left kink before bus stop is what got me out. Invalidated on that fast left-hander.
Hmm.
So, and I had like 12 battery, so not enough to complete another lap.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, man. But the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away, I guess.
Exactly.
So it's good to see you back, though. It's good to have you
Thank you.
back in the comms box. I know it's been a bit of time, but
Yeah,
hopefully we'll get you in here to do a podium interview soon.
hopefully.
No worries. I'll pass you over to Whiff as well in case you have any other questions.
G'day, Swift.
Hello.
Yeah, just as you said, that little left right before the bus stop, that is deadly. I've invalidated there a couple of times in time trial. But yeah, there's not really too much to say. Same with JJ. We didn't really see too much of you. But yeah, looked very unlucky. His DRS is now disabled. Are you hoping for some rain maybe or not?
Yeah, if we get some late rain to work up the strategy, or even a late safety car, either of those, I reckon could play into both mine and JJ's strategies towards the final third or final quarter of the race.
Do you think that you're a bit stronger in the wet?
Not at all, but it could certainly bring us back into the game having commotion go on.
Yeah, definitely could. Yeah, let's hope for that. And yeah, good luck in the race.
Thank you.
Just keeping an eye on Damino here. He's one of the two to not set a lap time, but he is on a lap at the moment. He's a bit slidey everywhere, but he is holding out on those softs pretty well. We'll jump to our last interview of Lord Darth Taylor. How are you doing today?
Not bad. Not bad. How about you guys?
Yeah. Doing alright. My answer hasn't necessarily changed from the other two, but yeah, we're doing good. I guess my main question is going into obviously the race now. You get a bit of time between Q2 and Q3. We've just heard that there's spots of rain coming in the race. Have you planned for that? Maybe like have you gone for maybe more of a wet setup, hoping the rain comes a
Yeah,
bit quicker?
I went a little bit. Yeah, I went a little bit higher down first, hoping because I was hoping for rain at the end of Q1 or at early because I saw the forecast. I was hoping a little bit rain a little bit earlier in Q1. Maybe I could get a lap down and catch everybody else off guard. But other than that, it just the pace wasn't there. Ugh.
I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Sorry, I think it's fair to say that the pace definitely wasn't there, but it is a long race. It obviously isn't won at turn one, but it can be lost. So keep it clean. I'll pass you over to Whiff if he has any other questions.
How's it going?
Not too bad.
Yeah, I'll basically just ask you the same thing as Swift. Are you hoping for some rain here?
Actually, yes, I am. Like I said, I went a little bit higher down first, just to, like be on the safe side. I wasn't expecting to be completely sunny all the way through Q1. That's what threw me off. But it's wet race. It's gonna be a wet race, so anything could happen.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen that people are starting to retire, so I'm not too sure it's getting better on the track at the moment. But yeah, if the race is like this, then you can certainly expect at least some carnage.
Especially watching these McLarens, I can tell they have a dry setup the way where they're driving the car.
Yeah, and it looks like they've just switched over to the Inters, so it's not looking too great for them in Q2 here. But yeah, good luck in the race.
Thank you. I'll try my best.
Alright. So we'll keep an eye on Chrome Dog here, as we do actually have 3 retirements already in Tyler, Tudor, and Vettel. I think it's fair to say Vettel is definitely safe. I don't think anyone's going to beat a 47.9 in Q2.
He should be safe.
He should be safe. It just depends on the pickup that we get from Chrome Dog here.
Yeah, depends what the track does, if it dries up. But I think it said there was about 5 minutes left, so
Yeah.
I feel like this might be the end of Minman Mudpack, SJ, Demino, and Krondog in Q2 here, as Bangladesh is also retired.
I wouldn't count out Chrome Dog. I feel like Chrome Dog's about to pull something out here.
He definitely could, but I think those laps that were set a bit earlier might be a little bit too much.
We'll keep an eye on Chrome Dog, but SJ is also out. And Minmay is also out. And XF Kodo is also out. Everyone else is in the pits. So everyone else believes they cannot improve on their time. Kodo had to go out because Minmay, Governor, and Chrome Dog are out. He needs to get in front of at least Dante and Eminem, you feel like. Maddie is now tired.
XF Kodo would probably be safe if no one else behind him improves. But as Dynasty has just put in the chat, no DRS. So it is Inter's condition, and they'll be losing a lot of time up the Camel Straight.
Unless they're burning, which is a possibility, because the amount of ERS you would get back in that second sector just from it being wet would be nuts.
SJ's on none, so I think he's had a bit of a mistake. Got Chrome Dog finishing his lap. He's out. Oh, he's not fully out yet, but
he's 14.
Almost a 2-minute lap.
Yeah.
I
think qualifying's over, boys.
Yeah. Got SJ starting his lap now if he has enough fuel.
Demino has retired from the session, so he's the first out.
Yeah. Will be 150 Dynasty's put in. I wonder if we'll see a 2-minute. Oh, we've already got a 2-minute of Demino, but yeah, he was on softs. So not looking too great for these people.
Absolutely not.
Just looking at who else is coming across the line. We've got XF Kodo who goes off the track and into the gravel. He's still got quite a bit of battery.
He's still pushing.
He is, yeah. But I'm not. Oh, that's very close.
Yeah, lifted the Blanchimont.
Yeah, I don't think he could take that flat in these conditions.
Absolutely.
He's in second, so it's definitely wet. Let's see, that's going to be a 2-minute lap. Yeah.
Sub 2 minute, but yeah. No, it's done. Look at the rain on pit lane.
Yep.
It is crazy now.
Oh, wow, yeah. Good point.
It is almost full wet.
I think we might see possibly a full wet Q3.
If we go to Q3 and there's no rain, I'm losing my shit.
No track of any rain whatsoever.
Yeah.
We've
No
got
sign of
Mudpack and
any
Minmac
rain,
coming
just
into the
completely
biz.
dry. Yeah,
Yep,
I think
just-
Mudpack and Minmay are going to call it. I think they've realised
Yeah,
it's a
they have
losing
to.
battle now. After seeing Dog go to 14th, I don't think they're... I don't think there's any more time in this track, unfortunately.
Nah. So,
SJ's still going for it,
probably
though.
it. Kind of has to.
He's used all of
There's
his
not too
battery.
much he can do.
Oh, you may as well get ready and get the next ones ready.
Yep, might as well.
I think it's kind of decided. SJ's coming into the bits.
Got
So yeah,
Minmay.
may as well get them in. Minmay, Mudpack, SJ, Dog, and Damino. I think the big surprise there is Dog. I don't think he was prepared for a wet track. And considering how late he came out, I don't think he was... It'd be interesting to hear from the man himself.
Definitely caught a lot of people off guard.
Mm.
So we're just waiting for SJ to come into the pits. But
Exif Kodo.
Yeah.
Still out there.
oh, I did not see that. He's got 1%. He might be going for it.
He's going for it. There's
10 seconds down on his time.
There's
See if he
no
goes
point
across
in
the
going
line.
for it, but he's going
He goes
for
across the line. He's already burnt a lot of his battery. Could open DRS, but he doesn't because it's raining.
Ah, it's 2:01.
And there's a 2-minute lap.
Doesn't improve on his lap, unfortunately. He's still got
Ooh,
qualified
Josh.
P10.
Josh in the chat.
What does he
Just
put?
throwing stuff out there. Inter's runners are as cooked as Edge's comms.
Right.
Wow. It's not very
Right.
nice, Josh.
Right. I'll let you know. You know what? I won't let you know. I've just realised. They haven't been able to hear the game the entire time.
Oh.
It's fine. We fixed it. It's not like no one missing anything. It's only V6 hybrids. It's not V12s.
Unfortunately.
Give us V12s back.
Classic cars. Go on, EA.
Yeah, give us... What happened to the classic cars?
No clue.
And it's raining. However, there is
Is
a
it full
dry
wet?
line.
I feel like that's just Inters.
There is a dry line.
Wonder if it'll be a repeat and get slower or get quicker.
How is there a dry line?
Because the cars
What
have
it-
been on the track, obviously.
It was wetter before.
Obviously on the track
Alright.
in that little downtime.
Well, we have wets.
Yes, we do.
NZT, Tudor, and J-Man are all on wets. Oh, and we have our first person going out. It is J-Man
On the full wets.
on the full wets.
The wets aren't too great in this game, so I'm not too sure how he'll go, but I guess we'll find out. We've got Minmay and SJ in the comms box, Hedge.
Yep, give me a second.
Right. I think we'll
Alrighty.
start. Whoa.
That is a big
Sorry.
slap.
Jamin went very wide already on there.
Yeah, it was a big slap. You know what? We'll start with your driver. Minmay, how you doing, man?
I mean, it's a fringe knockout again in Q2, but I mean, I guess all right.
That's fair. That's fair. Just want to let you know with performance clauses are this week as well. So
Don't chuck
Don't
that
even
in
think
now.
about it. Don't even think about it. I'm keeping him.
just thought I'd let you know
He's
that.
got plenty of time to improve.
No, that's
New
good.
to wheel, so.
Fair enough. How's
It was notices for the drivers that got out in Q1. That's all. There was nothing
yeah.
specific that made him think about it.
No,
Yeah.
no. It was just. I realized that it's round 5 and performance clauses are out. It's not against Minmay or anything. But yeah, no. Q2. What a
It's
shock.
unfortunate timing.
Q2, an absolute shocker of a qualifying for a few people, actually. And it seems like it caught a few people out. Were you sort of expecting the rain to come in that quickly and that hard?
I mean, not when we were loading into the session. Obviously, I thought that we would have a little bit of dry time before it went wet, but it was showing up on our weather radars that it was about a minute after Q1 finished, so I should have been expecting it. Yeah, I had a quick look at the little cam right at the end of the hub in the pit lane and saw some rain out in the pit lane, so I told Tudor to go out as early as possible here, and yeah, we just got stuck behind a couple of cars coming out of the pits quicker than us, just a touch earlier than us. I think I got stuck behind both the Haas's, the Mercs, and I think it was both the Ferraris. And yeah, I think that was a bit of our window missed there. We probably could have made it through and scraped through into Q3 if it wasn't for that. But yeah, I think I also costed myself there a bit. I thought that the track would take a little bit longer to get as wet as it was. I held back and I let through Maddie and one of the other drivers as well behind me. So I could heat up my tyres a bit more going into the lap because I thought the heat might be a bigger factor than going in and getting through as early as possible. But that proved the other way. I should have had a bit of a better think about it. Heading into the lap, it's a long lap, so there's a lot of time for the track to get really wet out here, and one or two mistakes could be the proving point. And I think me going a little bit long and into Q1 and being a little bit more touchy on some of the spots than Kodo was the difference between us two. And he's done well to get to Q3 over me there, so fair plays to him. But yeah, that unlucky for me.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and I think we did notice, and I think we did point it out that you and Tudor were definitely separated through that. So that might be the reason why he got through and maybe you didn't, was because of that separation that you guys had.
Yeah. I think that was also a big thing. We've been practicing our toes and stuff this week, which was obviously a big help in Q1. But yeah, not having the ability to have a comfortable lap through our Q2 laps at the start there was something that might not have been, obviously wasn't really practiced throughout this week. I think everyone was trying to ignore the factor of rain coming into the week. I did a little lap before the session here, but didn't pinpoint myself down. And it's a bit of a shame. But we'll move on to the race. We'll focus up, and hopefully we can bring in some solid points again this week. And RTP won't have to worry about the performance clause.
Hopefully not, but we'll see. But no, it was a good qualifying, man. Unfortunately, it is P11, but it is Belgium, so you never know what could happen. As Kodo is around,
Oh no!
it's very interesting how he's ended up around there. Tyler's gone pole with a 155.1.
Ooh,
Tudor. What a lap!
Tudor's gone 54.5.
Half a second ahead.
0.6, but yeah, math.
Close enough.
Maddie's gone faster with a 155.
Oh my goodness!
I think the track's drying up.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. But the track is definitely drying up. So, Minmay, we'll let you go back to Tudor. And yeah, good luck with the race, man.
All right, cheers. Appreciate it, boys. Keep well.
Good luck, mate.
And now, if it isn't for the man, the myth, the director, SJ.
Careful, you need to sit down there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was going to be called a dick or a dictator. One or the other, but,
One of the
yeah,
two.
I'll take-
But
yeah, one or the other. The
Yeah.
owner. I'm not a director.
the
Remember
owner,
that.
the owner. Sorry.
Big difference,
no,
Edge.
But no. The owner of what was it? What did
the
Josh
league that
say?
you're commentating in.
No.
Josh
Josh
Racing?
said the owner of Crone Dog last week, so I was trying to go on that.
I am actually representing two people, but yeah,
That's fair.
I'll let you ask your questions away.
That's fair. All right. I guess the first question we have is, why did you guys go out when the rest of everyone did?
Well, yeah, we'll go over the first part. Obviously, Q1 was pretty good. We actually went down with a lot low fuel. A lot more higher fuel. So we were running 7 kg. So to do a 43 on 7 kg, we've got serious pace here in quali. We saw obviously a lot of the guys were on 44s, and we didn't even get the toe either, really. So that's a really good idea of the pace that we've got. And we wanted to just try and work together on our own just to get through to Q1 and then obviously go into Q2 and then use the toe. But obviously, unfortunately, we saw the situation with the weather. And then unfortunately, it just caught us out. We were a bit hesitant. I think it was a bit of a blame on everyone in the McLaren garage, engineers, myself and Crone. Too hesitant. I actually went out on old softs in the end, which wasn't probably the best bet. And when it rains, you're thinking, is it? This is a long track, so it's like, is it going to be full wet by the time we get round? But it wasn't, and unfortunately, the guys out in front of us got a jump on us. So unfortunately, the first time this season, first time for Crone this season, we're out in Q1 and we're starting at the back.
Q2.
Q1, yeah.
Q2.
No, at Q1 actually.
Q2.
Well, Q2, yeah. Q2.
Q2.
Yeah. So,
Don't
Yeah,
disrespect
first
the
time
people who
this
got
season.
knocked out in Q1.
yeah, sorry, yeah, Q2. Yeah.
Yeah.
First time for Crone and second time for me, so I'm a bit disappointed.
I think it's fair to say Marzi performance clauses are this week as well, by the way, just in case you're wondering. We have
I
a
need
comment.
redemption. I need redemption here though. Like last week was a shit show.
We've already mentioned that you haven't finished in 6 years. You finished Belgium twice, so we've already mentioned it.
Yeah.
One of the first stats that came out, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. I know that you're a good racer here, but it's just whether you can keep your nose clean, I guess.
I don't think it will. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, I don't think it will be clean. I think this is a very difficult track. A lot of people, obviously, you can see from the qualifying pace, people are not what's the word I'm after? They're not overly. I can't think of the word I'm after actually.
Confident?
I'm actually. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are confident here. You could see by the times, a lot of 44s, a lot of 45s. We knew that we needed to be in the 43s to go through, and we did. But I think you're going to see. I think you're going to see a few safety cars here, especially with the rain later on in the race as well. That's going to catch a lot of people out. So it'll be interesting to see a lot of people in the hards or the mediums. But yeah, it's frustrating. But this is why I love running this league. This is why we play it. These are the surprises that you get. You got the person that's dominating at the moment at the front, leading the championship out in Q2. And this is the high insight about it. It gives people another opportunity. Like J-Man, obviously reserving up, he's through. It just caught us out. So I think if we were probably ahead of the game, we would be in Q3. But we've got to do a hard book graph now from the back. We know what it's like being at the back of the grid. You've got to get through all the rubbish and just be cautious. And this is a cautious track. One mistake on one curb, you're gone. As we've seen during the week in several divisions, it's a tough track. So I think the aim is just to score points, Crone get up there again in the top 5, or do as much as we can. And I think it's just taking our time and waiting for the mistakes to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll pass you on to Whiff just because we do have a short time before Q3 ends. If you guys have any other questions.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've answered all my questions in that. There's not too much time, so let's go back to the McLaren garage. But best of luck for the race.
And I'm not in the mud, guys. Thank you very much, Boltzer. I love that confidence, mate. I'm not in the mud.
Man, you're out in Q2, so
Vettel's gone second as well.
I just want to finish the race, guys. That's all I want to do. But anyway, all good. Good luck in comms.
P19 still finishes.
Yep, well, P15. P15's points. Edge, come on, get it right, mate. How long have you been doing this?
I said P19
Take
is
care.
still a finish.
No, it's not. It's not in my eyes. No way.
So what if
Take
you get
care.
lapped 6 times? You'll be fine.
Yeah. As
That's
long
all
as
I
it's
can
P15,
say.
then it's fine.
Cheers. See you guys.
Alright, have a good one.
We've got Tudor starting his lap now. NZT, and I believe that is
It's just
Dante.
Kodo. And the team Dante,
It's just
yeah?
Kodo.
Go.
I was going to say that they won't have enough time to make it across the line.
Kodo definitely
Yeah,
won't.
just barely. No, definitely
Banglabai might just. So Kodo
I
is
think he's
out.
going to.
Kodo's definitely
Yep.
out.
That's it from XF Kodo. He's on the softs, so hopefully it was just waiting for the driest
Yeah.
um,
The rain is still going
possible
on.
track.
Softs was a bit interesting. But that does mean J-Man is done as well. P5.
Yeah.
Kodo's
That is
done
it for J-Man.
P8. Vettel is done. Tyler still going for it. He still thinks there's time there. He's gone purple sector 2.
Track's definitely drying. He's definitely one candidate for pole. As he's getting a massive slipstream from Vettel here. Vettel's burning all of his battery to stay ahead. Oh, as he goes
Go.
off the track. Yep.
Let's
He's
just go
letting him
very
through.
well there. Can Tyler challenge for P1? Is this a possibility? He's going for it. He's going. P3.
Oh. Maybe not as good as he was hoping. Maddie's
Matty
invalidated.
Banglabai still on a lap. Toodle's on a lap. Chef's on a lap. Dante's on a lap. Rain has now
I think that's
stopped.
Yeah. But the
Ooh.
track is a bit greasy here.
Who's going to be the last to set a lap is the question. It won't be Toodle, but Toodle is coming across the line. Goes pole
Wow.
with 52-1.
That is ages ahead. See what these other people can do. We've got NZT Chef coming through the bus stop now.
I think Drift is getting a tow from Dante. Drift got
Yeah,
a tow
they
from
were
Dante.
rushing. They were rushing to get past. To get past the start finish line. NZT goes 6th. We've got
Because now
Drift.
goes pole with a 51-2.
I feel like
I am now
I think
stuck
that
on
was-
the chase cam.
I think that was over a second.
It was over.
P2.
I think it was just under a second. Yeah, 7/10.
7/10. So Banglabai also improved.
But it was just under a second.
Wow.
So
They set their lap times at the same time as well. So
Drift is
massive
on pole.
lap from Drift.
Drift is on pole. Banglabai second. Tudor third. Vettel fourth. Tyler fifth. Matty sixth. NZT seventh. J-Man eighth. Dante Eminem in ninth. And XF Kodo, surprising on the wets, in P10.
Yeah, that last lap he couldn't make it around. So
That would have
Who
been
knows
a
what-
nuts lap if he made it.
yeah,
Because he was on softs
who knows
too.
what. Yeah, but it was still a bit wet for about half the track.
And
so-
it's full wets.
Oh,
Alright, this is
Starting
going to
on
be
wets.
a fun race.
what do we think? Gonna dry up?
I reckon
think
3
I said
safety
there was-
cars.
There was spots of rain.
I reckon
Not
3
too sure
safety
if that's
cars.
the whole race.
Well, there's
How many
one
can you
spot.
have?
So the maximum is 5 VSCs, 3 full.
Yeah, right, I'll go for 3.
Yeah. I reckon we maxed out safety cars today,
Yeah,
and I'm here for it. Just
guess
all I ask
we'll
is if
see how
any
they
of
go
your
into
5
turn
people
1.
can hear me, just let me have a night off from work. Let me just enjoy this.
Guess we'll find out
We'll find out very quickly.
very quickly. There's most likely going to be some people that miss their braking points into turn 1. Tricky braking point to get right, even in the dry. So I'm excited and scared at the same time.
I'm nervous. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Through 5 red lights, and away we go. Coming up to turn 1, Drift has held the lead perfectly. Two-door getting alongside Banglabai. Going for it. Oh, there's a bit of contact there from
There's carnage.
behind the Haas. No carnage as of yet. Just a bit of contact. No one is out.
No one's out, but JJ Gamer is up 6 positions.
That is nuts.
Already.
Someone has gone really wide there. I think that was Banglabai, who's just gone really wide. Have a look at the tyres. As we thought, it is Inters except for Butterfly, who's on wets. The race strategies, there is a 0 stop available. So
Yes.
see how that goes.
There
you
is.
know what? We're not even going to do tyres now. We're just going to do position changes for the moment. So all of those people who want to know tyres, you can have a look later.
In the
Drift
wet,
has
you don't
pulled a
have
gap
to pit.
already.
You don't have to pit in the wet. So
No, you don't. That is
I wonder
true.
what we'll see.
Modpack challenging
Dri-
NZT coming through those corners. Sorry, go.
I was just going to agree with what you said before, that Drift has just taken off.
Yeah, absolutely has.
Two-door is down 2 positions, lost out to both the Mercedes,
Oh,
as Minme is all over the track. There's a couple of positions there. Wildcard Merc is brake checking.
what?
I think he just brake checked Minme.
Huh.
Minme's got damage.
Midmay does have damage.
We've
Team
got
Legend.
Damino and Krondor going side by side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is scary in the wet, even in the dry.
Blanchimont. Damien, it's got the
Crondog
move done
backs
before
out.
Blanchimont.
That's
Very
smart.
good move from Crondog there. Damien,
Except for
especially in
Kodo.
Bahrain, known to be aggressive. He did
Except
show it in
Kodo's
Bahrain.
got past two-door on this full wet. Nope, sorry, that's Butterfly.
Yeah, Butterfly's the only one on wets. Everyone else is on inters. For those who want to know tyres, there you go. There's... we weren't kidding. It's inters. Alright, back to this.
Even though it looks like full wets.
It looks like full wets. Drift is in the lead by 2.5 seconds. Sorry, 3 seconds. 3.2.
3.5.
This is getting ridiculous. Alright.
Whoa! Swift had a bit of a moment. Coming up,
Oh.
Eau and Radion. Headed towards the wall, but he saved it nicely.
Just keep an eye on Minmay and Merc down there. Just Minmay probably needs to get away from Merc as the gap is now 4 seconds to Drift. Vettel will want to be managing his Banglabai behind him though. Trying to help Tyler get through. Because you'd think that'd be the next strategy.
Definitely seems like it here. Just something to point out, Minme, with that damage, he is still catching the cars ahead. So as J-Man and Two-Door go side by side, he gets it done on the inside of Puon.
Somewhere where we wouldn't think there were moves as well. I think we were saying that before. Puon is one of those places that you just don't. We already have calls for someone to go to Div 4. It is wet, and Vettel was sliding, and so was Banglabai. So I think it's fair to say that everyone's just kind of being cautious at the moment.
Oh, here we go.
Never mind. Banglabai has swung to the outside and is
Kill
going
him
to try
grass a
around
little bit.
Blanchimont.
Oh,
Going side by side into the bus stop. I'm going aboard with Tyler for this, and Banglabai's got the
Vettel
move
backs
done.
out.
Very smart
That
from
was a
Vettel,
very good
surprisingly.
move.
Very good move from Banglabai too to regain that second position that he did lose. Matty is back up to 6th. Two-door just falling down. I think he's got a dry setup on.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. I'm not too sure if we'll see some dry. Dynasty and Master Suck are in the chat. I think Master Suck does the engineering, but I wonder if they could let us know if it's going to dry up. We've got Tyler and XF Kodo going side by side up the Kemmel straight. Tyler had a bit of a moment. XF Kodo has to back out, gets blocked by the Mercedes of Vettel. It's a bit of contact.
Still going side by side though through turns 4 and
See if he can
5.
stick it.
Oh, that's very interesting from Kodo there. Good move though. Very good move.
Getting very packed in this front pack. if you look at Tudor's POV, they're getting really close. Really close and really slow. And very slidey and greasy.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on Tudor for a moment, as we'll just quickly take a bit of a lull in the commentary, hopefully to enjoy the battles that are going on ahead.
Just trying to see if there's any warnings. Looks like XF Coda is already on 2 warnings. So that would have to be same with Krondog. Yeah, it's got to be something that they have to look out for. 3 laps into this race, Edge, and Drift is almost 10 seconds ahead. I feel like it'll be 10 seconds, even by Rouge and Radion at this point. As XF Kodo tries to go for it on Vettel, he sends a massive dive down the inside of the bus stop. There's a bit of contact. Vettel is still there. XF Kodo leaves the room. It looked... Oh, we've still got XF Kodo burning battery to get past Vettel. Does he try and send it around the outside? He does. Tries to get the switchback on the exit. But, yeah, on that wet line.
I have a feeling that Kodo has also got a wet setup along with Drifts.
Definitely seems like it.
I would not be surprised if we do have a few wet setups that have been hidden.
Well, we've got Krondog and Mudpack going side by side. Going back up a little bit. Massive moment from Vettel. J-Man has a little look.
Let's say Demino and NZT are side by side at the moment. Going through the chicanes. Demino gets them moved on.
Or maybe Krondog can have a bit of a look.
Krondog's also getting harassed from behind by Mudpack.
Krondog did just get past Mudpack.
The top 3. Sorry, not the top 3. From 3rd down.
Oh, SJ again overtaking Tudor through Puon. So maybe that's the part of track that he's not really too comfortable with.
Tudor?
Yeah, Tudor.
Because that's the second time he's been passed on the inside.
Yeah. Just looking throughout the pack.
Still haven't been told if there's extra dries, by the way, it wets.
Yeah, Dynasty. Is it going to dry up? Let us know.
We need to know.
Got Maddie and XF Coda getting very close. Let's see if Maddie tries to go for a move. Doesn't look like it. The field's definitely starting to spread out a bit, Edge.
You say that. The gap
for a lot of cars.
I was going to say the gap from XF Coda's actually brought everyone back to Bangladesh. Because Bangladesh had a bit of a gap to Vettel. But now since Maddie and XF Kodo have gotten past, Bangladesh has actually fallen back into the grasp a bit. But
yeah.
We do have to focus on this man a
second
little bit.
Place. Guessing you mean Drift?
Yeah. Just there's no rain.
Butterfly's gone hard.
Yeah, there's no rain.
I feel like that's still very early to box, but yeah.
This track does dry up quickly, which is surprising, because it is basically a giant hill. Yeah, wet setup will hold up when it dries. Oh, wet setup will it hold up when it dries? Yeah, Dynasty, you haven't exactly told us if it's wet or dry yet. We've had to figure this out on our own.
You said a whole lot of nothing and everything.
As the governor gets past Tyler, the Mercedes dropping further down.
J-Man. It's gone off the track. He went very wide at Puon. Wonder if that was a warning from him. But I feel like it's very early for Butterfly to box. He's losing a lot of time, so maybe they don't want to think about it just yet. See what Drift does.
Well, yeah, Drift definitely has the time that if he does want to box a little bit early, or wants to box later, that he can.
Yep, so he's staying out.
Yeah. Smart for him. Bangladesh would have to pit now and hope that he catches out Drift, though. You have to
I
think that.
still feel like
It's way
a
too early.
bit wet. Yeah. Oh, there's a bit of contact behind with
I think that was the
J-Man, SJ, and
Mercedes.
Tyler.
Yeah, the Mercedes
Very
has now
close
lost
to
the
the
front
bus stop.
weekend plate.
Not
I know they
Good.
don't plate too well.
because you get a lot of damage.
No,
Yep.
I did it in Bahrain.
Well
Anyway.
done. There's no one's Bahrain. Um, we've got a male boy in the chat.
Maddie's about to get the overtake done on XF Kodo. XF Kodo fighting it though. Maddie basically telling him to give him the room. That one I'll let you take that with. Maddie, where is he
What am
come
I taking?
from? He's just flown by XF Kodo to take that podium position. And now he's already on the back of Banglabai.
Are you able to send a link to the Discord in the chat? Because I'm not a mod. Unless
Yeah.
Dynasty can.
Dynasty might be able to. I'll just keep an eye out on... A few interesting battles going on at the moment. Obviously, Damino going wide. That is very wide from Damino there. Drifts has now pushed the lead up to 12 seconds. Coming through bus stop now. They haven't even come through Blanchimont. Not pitting though.
Still staying out.
Yeah.
I wonder what Banglabai and Maddie would do there.
This is going to be the question. Both stay
Still
out.
staying out.
Kodo stays out. Vettel going side by side with J-Man through bus stop.
Still side by side coming through turn 1 now. But
Yeah.
maybe it looks like Vettel also has a bit of a wet setup. So you get a lot of traction up to turn 1 there. Just looking at the gaps behind Damino and Chef. They were getting very close. They might have been thinking about going side by side up over Rouge and Radion. We've got some people pitting. And Tyler getting a 3 second.
Not good.
We've got
Minmay's got
JJ Gamer
mediums.
and Minmay on the mediums.
Alright, now we're actually going to start putting tyres on. Now it actually means something.
Minmay had that wing damage, so he
So did JJ.
would have to put. Yeah.
JJ also has front wing damage fixed. You would have to think now, the track is drying up very much, so you would have to think about coming on for those mediums.
I'm just looking at the delta between JJ Gamer and Wildcard Merc. He's lost a couple tenths coming up over Rouge and Radion, so I don't think it is ready for dries just yet. We'll see as the lap goes on, but see through these corners as well.
Well, if one of the people who can do it put a prediction up for me, when will we see... You know what, I'm going to say top 4. When will we see the top 4 pit? Never mind.
Drifters in.
Yep. Alrighty,
Alright.
cool.
Good prediction,
So,
Edge.
Yep, we've already put that prediction up.
Got Maddie and Banglabai getting very close, so I wonder if
Question is do
Double
they pit?
box.
No, they stay out.
They both stay
All
out.
3 of them.
That gap between JJ Gamer and Wildcard Merc is still.
Oh, we do have Tudor diving into the pits. Tudor has pulled the trigger. Crone's pulled the trigger.
Drift's gone hard. He's going to try to go to the end.
Drift. I think everyone will try to go to the end from here. Comes
Yeah, on the
out.
hard zone.
Does he come in front of
I
Vettel?
think
No, he does not. Vettel gets back in front of him. That shows how much of a lead he
go
had.
from here.
Mediums definitely could go.
Whoa, there's contact
Whoa.
between Drift and SJ. J-Man has got past. We'll really see the tie delta here with the wets and dries. DRS, I don't think it's been enabled yet, so
No, it has not.
it definitely looks like the crossover point
SJ
here.
when Tyler was able to, and J-Man.
Oh, we've got SJ and Tyler.
Oh,
Oh, bit of contact. SJ gets on the curb. That's an auto spin curb. Be very careful of that one. We've got Chef looking down the inside of turn 9.
Yeah. SJ was talking to us about finishing this race, but he clearly doesn't want to finish in the lower positions just to get the finish. Definitely.
Oh, we've got
wants to
contact.
get the-
Bangla bars off. Bangla bars off.
Bangla bars off.
There was a bit of contact with Banglabai and Maddie.
I think I saw him drop, but I wasn't sure if it was contact or not.
Yeah, it looks
Alright.
like pretty big contact. Don't think there's any damage. Hope not.
JJ gets the 3-second.
We've got J-Man right on the back of Drift. So,
He's not burning at all.
not
He's
at all.
on medium.
It seems like that is the tie delta here with the wets and dries. So I think we'll
Matty
see
is
everyone
pit,
else
Kodo's
come in.
pit, Banglabai's pit, Vettel's pitting, J-Man staying out. Where everyone else
It's a
is
yellow
finished.
flag.
Let's just say
That is Dante Eminem in the gravel.
Yeah, I think he's gone wide at
Ooh.
Larchmont. That is a very interesting rejoin there.
I think that's okay. I think he just stayed off the racing
he
line.
definitely
As-
stayed off the racing line, but still
Yeah.
interesting. Wildcard Mercs him. So the only few drivers to not pit are 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. Because Drift has now gotten past, and he will re-establish his lead at the front, I reckon. I reckon that's fair to say.
Yeah. I think the lap that Maddie and Banglabai pit was probably the best lap, as yep, DRS is now enabled.
Yep.
One thing to
Inclined
point
agree
out,
there.
J-Man is at this stage right behind Drift, still in the DRS. He is losing out a little bit. Do we think we'll see them go for a little bit of a battle?
No.
And as I'm saying that, I realise there's no more DRS straights before the pit lane.
Yep.
Um,
So there will not be a battle, and he's already out of DRS as well. You would have
Yeah.
to think if you're on the Inters now, though, it is now time to pit.
oh, that window
Unless
has.
there is a spot of rain coming in the next 2 seconds, it is time to pit.
They know more than us in this stage.
That is true.
Um,
But those gaps that we were talking about have started to show.
Chrome Dog gets a 3-second.
At Pool one as well. Dante Eminem gets a 3
Dante
second.
Eminem.
We're going to start seeing the
He-
penalties roll through now. Wildcard
Yellow
Merc is
flag.
retired.
Wildcard Merc.
Safety car.
A safety car.
That is saved J-Man,
Wow.
the Governor, Demino, NZT, and Mudpack. They need to come in. J-Man's already coming in. SJ's coming in. Demino's coming in. NZT's coming in. Mudpack's coming
Very.
in.
very
Matty will get
slow.
past them all.
Was a very slow pit entry from SJ there. Not sure if anyone would report that,
No need to.
but
Banglabai will get past.
This-
Koda will get past. Tudor will get past. Vettel will get past.
this has brought everyone back into the game here.
Absolutely.
So that
Will
lead
they?
has just come down.
It's going to be close
What's
between...
this?
Oh, it's very close there between SJ and Vettel. That was very close between SJ and Vettel on the pit exit. As to like who would get in front.
Very, very close.
Alright,
Um,
so we've got one.
we've got JJ Gamer in the pits. He might be going for fresh mediums.
You would have to think. Because mediums can go from now.
They can. JJ Gamer got very close to speeding in the pits there. But yeah, we might see Drift maybe losing a couple positions. Just one thing to point out. J-Man, the Div 6 driver, reserving up to Div 5 tonight, is in 3rd.
Yeah, he looks comfortable. I reckon we move him up.
We definitely could. He could have also got very lucky with that safety car,
He definitely
but
did. No, he definitely
but-
did.
but SJ is in 8th.
Yes.
So that little gaggle of cars that we saw,
Mm-hmm.
that might have just screwed over SJ a little bit.
Yeah. Definitely the Bangla by Kodo, Tudor, Vettel. They just got out behind J-Man, but just got in front of SJ. So that's definitely thrown a bit of a works into it. However, we have just seen J-Man, Banglabai, and Kodo go on the hards, when the mediums can definitely go the whole way.
They can, but maybe they think that they'll kind of be screaming by the end. We've got JJ Gamer and Butterfly both on softs. So, as
Yeah,
you were
I
saying
did
before,
notice
there might be some more rain coming. Maybe. Still looks very grey.
I don't think there's any more rain scheduled.
A male
However,
boy is also looking for that link. If you could get that done, please, Edge.
yeah, sure.
I'm not a mod, so I can't link. I'll get SJ to... Whoa. I think I just saw Mudpack and Damino going side by side for a second there on the safety car, but that might have just been my eyes playing up. Josh, for some reason, is not a mod in the Twitch chat.
Yeah. You know, Josh things.
He's somehow not a mod in the league that he directs, but ow.
Hey, that's something that you can talk to someone else about.
I know. We've got now Minmec catching up to the pack.
We're still on the safety car, right?
Yes.
Cool.
We've got JJ Gamer and Butterfly on those softs, still trying to catch the safety car. But I feel like those softs are going to be done by the time they catch up.
Softs can go 10
Not
laps.
fully done. Not
Soft-
fully done.
Yeah. They definitely will hurt by the end of the race. But I think they can finish the race. It just depends on how quickly can they get in front of certain people.
Yeah, they just need to get past everyone as quick as possible.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for something at the moment. All right. Yeah, as Hado's put in the chat, go J-Man. I'm rooting for him as well, buddy.
I'm not. Go on, Kodo.
As there was some overtaking under safety car, I think.
Was there? I wasn't paying attention.
I saw a couple red and green arrows from Dante, Eminem, and Minmare.
Oh, I think they've let them in because Minmay was 17th. Aston sandwich.
Right, okay.
That is a good point, Master Suck. We are under an Aston sandwich.
But I wonder if it'll be like that when by the end of the race.
That is
Because
true.
as we do think, Drift has got a wet setup. So
He's definitely got
so
a
I'll see
higher
what
wing
happens.
setup. I don't know if it's a wet
Definitely.
setup specifically, but I definitely feel like it's a higher wing setup. He is shaking the wheel though. I don't know if it's to warm up the tires or if he's listening and saying no.
saying g'day. Not too sure.
He has gone.
As
Though.
he's already gone, wow.
That is a very early call. He is not caught, or he's caught Matty napping a bit, but he'll be wanting to very quickly pull that gap again that he had. But Matty's
Yeah,
right
and
on
already-
the back of him already.
Already an 8/10 gap between Tudor and Vettel. As
Almost a
Tudor
second between
gets
Matty
down
and
the
Jamie
inside of
already.
XF Kodo.
Except Kodo sending it really wide there. Tudor will go for the switchback, gets alongside. We'll go on board with Vettel here.
Can he get the move
We'll watch Tudor
done
getting the
before
move
Eau Rouge?
done before Eau Rouge. That's very smart from Tudor there. Getting that move done. He needs to gain positions very quickly if he's going to get any use out of those mediums compared to the hards. As Banglabai is already hassling J-Man.
Yeah, J-Man's now out of DRS, so he has to get past as soon as possible.
Yeah.
He defends it. It's contact. Oh, Tudor got very lucky there.
That's very interesting.
Just
between
getting through.
Tudor and sorry, not Tudor. Banglabai and J-Man.
Vettel.
That will be noted.
Whoa, there's a massive dive from Damien on SJ. There's contact.
Here we go. Coming
Let's see
through,
what
no
happens.
name.
Side by side through
That
turn
is-
9. SJ's cut the track.
That is very interesting from SJ there. Hato said, "What is Bang doing?" I have no idea. Bang does what he wants. Damien still pushing to try to
Oh,
get
here we go.
SJ here. Goes for the dive.
There's
cut.
contact.
Ooh. This is very, very aggressive from Damino here. Definitely trying to force the issue with SJ here. Probably not the smartest thing to do, as Toodle is already on the back of Banglabai there. Matty still not letting Drift go at all up the front, but they've gapped Banglabai by about 2 seconds already. So I think we can definitely say that he's not got a wet setup on. JJ Gamer has now left the session.
Get him an invite in a second. We've got Tudor and Banglabai going side by side through the bus stop. Tries to get the switchback. You better commentate this while I invite JJ Gamer.
Lap. Tudor pushing, not necessarily pushing to get further up, but you do have Vettel and J-Man going side by side. Will Vettel get the traction down before J-Man does? They're side by side again. Will they get the move done? Vettel gets the move done by Eau Rouge. Tudor still hassling Banglabai. Getting DRS, going for the wide overtake. Has he even activated? He has activated DRS. Will Kodo get the move? No, he won't. So he'll have to sit behind Banglabai for another lap. Toodle will need to escape here very quickly to try to catch up.
Oh, there's contact at sort of the mid-pack. Mudpack and Damino getting very close to each other, and Mudpack has gone off. Trying to see... Doesn't look like he's got damage. But someone I know who does have damage is Tyler. Not too sure what happened.
He didn't fix his wing.
That's
the same damage he had last time.
He's out of DRS, so...
Yeah, absolutely. Kodo is not broken away from Banglabai just yet. But Manny has actually overtaken Drift. And has broken DRS.
Broken DRS. This is getting very interesting now. Drift has got no battery left.
Drift is pushing back. He will get that DRS back, and I imagine that he will sit on him pretty much down the whole Camel straight.
Dante Eminem gets another 3 second.
So the front two have broken off DRS from third, and third and fourth have broken off DRS pretty much from XF Kodo as he goes deep into that corner, trying to, I think, get some semblance of DRS. He will not get it, so Vettel will get the DRS on XF Kodo. Does he go for the move? He does not. He thinks better of it. Tudor pushing, trying to break that DRS. Banglabai not letting him go at all. Neither is Drift with Matty. Matty does have 60% battery. Will he use it? He's not using it.
JJ Gamer. Oh no.
Is that on track?
That's the AI. That's the AI bug, I think.
Alright.
That was very unlucky.
For J-Man. It's Dante Eminem has now crashed. And we're under safety car.
Oh no.
That is at
Where
Radion.
was that? Oh no.
2 retirements in a lap.
About
Hi,
10
Yuki.
seconds. G'day, Yuki.
Yeah,
we're back in the safety car.
All right. Well,
yeah.
we'll note that down, JJ, and then yeah. So yeah, I think we've got. Oh, congrats! But we don't talk about that here.
Shut up, Yuki. Now on the safety car, it looked a little bit like XF Kodo was very close to SJ there. I don't know if that was a brake check. Doesn't look like it. But this has allowed the likes of Swift, Butterfly, and Minmay to get back into this battle.
I've just put in that.
We'll talk later, Yuki. Alright.
Alright.
Do we think we're going to see some people pit?
You would think everyone on the hards will pit to go onto softs. But you would think
everyone on the
will
hards
go onto the softs. Well, no, because softs can go to the end now, easily.
They can.
Matty
we'll see what the leaders do. Matty stays out.
Tudor
so does Tudor.
Tudor's in. Stays out. Vettel stays out. I think XF Kodo stays out. Yep. SJ stays out. J-Man stays out. Everyone else is staying out, I reckon.
We'll see what tyres they go to. Softs can go the whole way here.
Dog and Mudpack going into the pits for softs, it looks like. No, Drifter's gone mediums.
Tudor's on softs. This
Dog's on softs. Mudpack's gone softs.
Now very interesting.
Let's have a look at what Minmay does. I reckon he'll go the same as his teammate. He'll go softs. Now, we have seen something like this before. It was in Div 6, which J-Man is very familiar with.
Oh no.
Those soft tires will need to push through the grid as soon as possible to get through that. Now, it is a long track. However, there are only 7 laps remaining.
Definitely possible for the soft runners.
So,
I'm really surprised that the likes of Maddie and pretty much everyone on this grid didn't pit. I could see the people at the back not pitting, hoping to try and get a couple positions. But Damien, I got very, very close, I think, to J-Man there. But yeah, we're going to see this tyre strategy
I
into
think there's a
effect.
few that I'm confused about. The Haas is definitely Kodo and Banglabai. Why? You would think they would pit
You're
to-
confused?
Well, yeah, they're on hards. Why wouldn't you pit to come on
Yeah.
softs? The medium runners, I understand. Like the mediums, they go a fair amount of the way into the race. The softs can die pretty quickly depending on how you use them during this period. But the hards, I mean, at this point, surely you would pit and come soft, sacrifice the track position, especially if you're like Banglabai, who's fighting drifts, who's now just gone mediums, which is a very interesting call.
Yeah. Drift, he could have gone for softs, but maybe he doesn't have a fresh set from quali.
Trying to keep an eye out. The lights on the safety car are not out yet.
It is not in this lap,
No,
even though it probably should be.
no, one more lap. That is true, Hato. Track position is better. But that will mean that we will actually only have 7 laps remaining. And we're 1 safety car off.
I do and I don't want a third safety car. I want our predictions to be right, but
You also want clean
Might.
racing. Although a
Yeah.
3-lap dash around Belgium does get me a little bit excited. I think that's the thing
A
to
little
know. As a 3-lap dash
3-lap
around
quickfire.
Belgium would be nuts. Everyone on fresh softs, it's just qualifying laps at that point.
I'm
But I do
excited
think
to see
we
it.
will have carnage here.
Oh, definitely. People trying to get past other people, especially the soft runners. Drift, he might be a bit aggressive as well. He's on the fresh mediums. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I would not be surprised until if Drift does try to push through as much as he can at this grid. The question is though, if you're Maddie, do you go early or do you go late?
Yeah. It's gonna be hard. I think he would be best to go early. Try and catch at least someone snoozing. Try to get a bit of a gap to the soft runners.
I'm just gonna
But-
quickly do something while you do that, so you can keep talking. Yep.
Yes, hello.
Sorry, keep talking.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that something to point out is that Butterfly is on 6 lap softs. I'm very surprised that he has stayed out. They can go to the end as the safety car's coming in this lap.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be quick with what I'm doing.
Yep. Yep. Please stop going in menu. Thank you, Marzi.
Yeah, I'm trying to do something because no one else is doing it, so I need to get this up. And then we'll go here. We'll go with those 5. Alright, so the poll for the winner is going to go up. It'll be a 5-minute timer. I've chucked 5 random names in there that I think have the potential. And there we go.
Maddie's going very slow, so I think he's gone. He's already gone.
He has gone already. He hasn't caught anyone
And-
napping though.
Or apart from maybe SJ, he's almost a second behind. We've got XF, Kodo, and Vettel going side by side, but it's
They
not
can't-
green flags yet.
Whoa.
SJ's involved in this as well. SJ will have to give that back.
And J-Man. That is not... That is...
That is
Guys!
very... Oh, SJ! You want to
fine.
finish the race?
Whoa!
Oh, yeah, he's in the gravel.
Alright. Well, this race got spicy.
Yes, it has. We've
Yeah,
got...
XF definitely overtook on the
Oh,
safety
no, we've
car
got...
and caused that incident.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. We've got NZT trying to get past SJ here. SJ's got a lot more battery. They're going side by side up the Kimmel Straight. NZT's on none, so he's just going to try and let him through. Tyler gets very close behind.
Tyler gets very close.
Minman Krondog going at it. Minman's got ahead, but Krondog has pulled that overtake out of nowhere. He has just gone around the outside. Mudpack and Tudor. Mudpack gets a 3 second.
I do want to point out
There's a
Drift
lot
is
going
already
on
up
here.
to P10. He's already gained
Already.
2 positions of half a lap. But Vettel is on the back of Banglabai, and Matty has already started to pull away a bit. So I think it's kind of Matty's race to lose now at this point, as SJ gets past Damino. Where does Damino
had a
come
bit of a
from?
moment. He's had a bit of a moment. Chef is right on the back of him. Burning
all the
to
way
possibly
down.
try to get past.
Sorry, I was about to say, J-Man, probably the biggest loser out of that safety car with what happened, going all the way down to 17th. As Butterfly does lose a couple of positions through Tudor and Mudpack going to P14. Drift gets past
Got
TNT.
Tyler. Whoa! Chef.
Oh.
Chef missed his braking point, I believe. Went almost right in front of Tyler. There's I think a spin? Butterfly coming into the pits.
Yeah.
Butterfly and he gets a 10 second. Got Tyler and Chef going side by side.
Oh, I'm going to go on board with Damino.
Damino. He's having a bit of a look as well. Doesn't look like he can get,
hold off there.
get it done.
Some of these races clearly don't.
Don't want points.
Don't leave them the front end plates anyway. Drift is now in
Swift
this
has got a 3
battle.
second. Whoa. Drift is...
Gets double overtake.
All this
though.
contact.
Oh, that's...
Damino's hit Chef.
Did you get any damage though? It looks like it too.
I don't think...
Damino has
wow,
a lot
yeah.
of damage. He will not be happy with that, especially with his TP behind him. He will want to let him through just to be a nice teammate. But Tyler staying in front of Drifts at the moment. If Tyler is going to do what I think he's going to do, he will try to hold up Drifts here for a little bit at least. TMT or Damino
Damino's
lets
pulled to the
TMT
side.
and Mudpack through. Mudpack going super wide, trying to catch up.
We've
This
got
is just
Toodle.
chaos.
Toodle look to go for it on
Oh, Vettel's got
Swift.
damage.
Oh, wow. Just
Interesting.
give me 1 second.
Toodle gets past Swift now. Whoa!
What's happened? Oh!
Tudor has almost just killed Swift. Swift almost rejoining the track in front of someone, but that was very close behind.
I think Swift is getting screen freezes.
I think he might be as well.
Yeah. I don't know if that was related to the crash. I didn't see what happened.
He did go side by side with Tudor, and it looked like he just went straight. Damino will come into the pits for that front wing damage. 4 laps to go. This has been the most chaotic after safety car periods I think I've seen this weekend. Kodo leading the pack of 5 from 5th downwards, followed by Tyler, Drifts, NZT, TMT, Mudpack.
Oh, we've got Drift going 3 wide on the Kimmel Straight. So I interrupt you. We've got Tyler, Drift, and XF Kodo going 3 wide. Chef tries to have a little bit of a look, but he doesn't seem to get it done.
Chef was definitely trying something there. SJ in 4th. Whether or not that stands after a couple of things we've seen, I don't know if that will, but he'll be happy just to finish the race. But Drift will be looking to try to re-inherit the lead that Matty actually has taken and is starting to do a drift and build a gap extremely. Vettel not able to catch up to Banglabai at the moment. He's been sitting in his DRS for a while now, but just doesn't seem to have the pace. Has the pace on SJ, but it's just not on Banglabai at the moment.
Yeah, Matty's just run away with this. It looks like. I don't want to commentate a curse, but I'm not
be
going to
all
say
over.
anything else. Could be.
Could be all
Chef,
over.
Chef and XF Kodo, very close on track. I think Kodo's just got that straight line speed. He's burnt all of his battery to stay ahead of Chef.
Yeah, and the three
we've
behind him
got-
are rolling 50-60%.
Damino and Butterfly going side by side. There's contact, and Damino's gone off. J-Man behind has also gone off. I think that's on his own accord.
And that he does get that 3-second time penalty trying to overtake XF Kodo. TMT almost going around the outside, forcing the issue, but he might also lose the position of Mudpack.
Oh, I think they're going to make it. They tried to go side by side up Rouge, but TMT backs out. That's smart.
Not a good idea to go
we've
side
got
by side.
Drift on SJ. I wonder what wings Drift is running. He
Zero,
is.
Bangladesh gets
sure?
to 3 second.
Oh no.
No, I'm not sure. I will probably have a
It
look
looks-
after this.
It looks like it. Trying to see if anyone's super close. We've got Tudor and XF Kodo. Tudor's going down the inside of XF Kodo.
Not a corner you
Not
want to
left
try it out.
too much space there, but yeah, very difficult corner to overtake.
Yeah, he is on those hard, so he'll be wanting to get past, especially with Chrome Dog right behind him, who's also on those softs. He'll want to push up and try to get some points. Just keep an eye on Drift here, who hasn't lost SJ.
Yeah,
J-Man gets a 3 second.
oh no.
Not a good race for
think that-
J-Man at the moment.
I think that SJ, not SJ, sorry, Drift is running very high, very low wings. He's losing SJ on the straights, but yeah, in the corner, like sector 2, SJ just catches up.
Might be running like a 1-0 or something.
Yeah, well, I've
Chrome
seen
Dog
him.
does get past
2-0,
Tudor and
4-0.
XF in a
Ooh,
double
wow.
move.
Oh, we've got Tudor.
And Tudor gets past XF. What's happened to XF?
I've got no idea.
Swift gets,
Swift
a 3
gets
second.
another 3 second.
This is very interesting at the back here. You don't know where to look.
There's battles going on everywhere.
Well, Drift is
we've
almost
got
caught up to Vettel,
Vettel.
and Banglabai.
Vettel might go for it on Banglabai here.
Vettel will pull out
Oh.
safely.
God.
He does need to get past. As Damino sets fastest time of a 1:45.062, that will be an extra point for the RBs at the moment in P15. But Vettel will be fighting this to try to get past Banglabai to try to catch up to Matty, who does have that 4.6 second gap. 2 laps left.
We might see J-Man go for it here on Butterfly. Butterfly's got no battery. Looks like he should have it done. He tries to defend, but he's just got nothing left in the
He's already
tank.
got it done.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just watching this.
What's
Because-
this?
Sorry. Yes, Jamin did have a bit of a problem there, Hato, but it will be in the tickets. Crondog gets another
Oh
3
no,
seconds.
Crondog.
So that will put Tudor at least in the top 10. Vettel almost out of DRS for Banglabai, but Drift is right behind him. So Drift has been on an absolute stonker. Final lap though. Vettel will just be wanting to hold on here. He will inherit that P2 if he can stay within 3 seconds of Banglabai and in front of Drift and SJ. But if SJ... Could we see SJ on the podium?
It's definitely possible.
It is definitely a possibility, depending on what Banglabai does here.
He needs one overtake. Bangalba's got that penalty, so could definitely be possible.
All 3 of them are already burning.
Vettel's got no battery. None left. He tries to go for it on Banglabai, but doesn't
He won't
get it
need to.
done.
He just needs to stay in front of Drift here. So if Vettel does not do anything stupid and does not let Drift through, he should hold that. He should hold P2.
Crone Dog. We had Krondog and Toodle going very, very close. Toodle looks to go down the inside, but it doesn't work there.
I can't break away from this. I mean,
All
Maddie's
right,
gone.
watch this and
No, that's it,
Maddie's
Maddie.
gone, yeah.
You can keep commentating. Just let me know if anything happens. Like majorly.
okay. Got Drift right on the back of Vettel. SJ's also there. SJ's a bit low on battery, and so is Vettel. So Drift with those lower wings might try and go for it here up
He's gone for it.
towards Blanchimont. And he
He's going for it.
looks to get past. Vettel's just out of battery. Got 10%
But
left.
they're both on the same amount of battery now.
I feel like it's too far ahead now.
Maddie will take the win, so congratulations to
Oh,
Maddie.
Bangleboy. There's a bit of a tap between Bangleboy and Drift.
There it is. SJ just misses out on the podium, going P4. Bangleboy will go P5. NCT 6th. Tyler 7th. Munpack 8th. TMT will rocket up to 6th, knocking everyone else down. Krondog goes to 11th. Toodle gets 9th. Kodo gets 11th. Minmay gets 13th. Not the result we were hoping for Krondog, I reckon. The championship leader.
No, he just got heaps of 3-second pens and just couldn't do anything about it, really.
14th. Swift will get 15th. That means Butterfly will finish 16th, or will J-Man finish 16th? I didn't see.
No clue.
I have no idea. But from out of nowhere, Matty AU getting pole position. I do agree with the game here. I do think SJ had a massive performance, especially on those inters. And I'm almost tempted to say, not that it means anything now, but I don't think SJ gets driver of the day.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Why is it raining now?
What do you mean it's raining?
Well, for me, it's raining
Oh,
in
okay.
the background.
It's dry for me on the podium. And it's raining.
Yeah. But yeah, SJ, I think he's up 9 positions. It could go to TMT here. I'm still gonna say SJ. He did really well in the wet there.
I think it's fair to say SJ did really well there. Just have to give me a second while I get the provisionals.
That's final. SJ's driver of the day.
Yeah. Do 5 provisionals. Come on. I didn't want speech recognition. There we go. The provisionals are up. So then they're sorted.
Nice and early.
Yeah, I have to fix around the way they are, though. That's fine. I'm going to do that quickly. Alrighty. Well, that was a very good race, from what I saw. I don't think there was anything to fault anyone massively on, or at least the whole group. There definitely were a couple of incidents, so I do expect to see these provisionals do change a little bit, but I'm not surprised on the racing that we saw today.
Yeah.
Definitely think that's
really
down
just
to who led that race. And I wouldn't be surprised if we do see some what's the word I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
Let me sit on it.
We'll get the podium guys in for a couple interviews.
Momentum. We will see some momentum from some people, especially SJ. After what happened in the last few races, I think getting a P4 in a track that he's not well known for, especially in the fact that he said to us, I've finished this race twice in 6 years, and now he's just finished it in P4. I think Marzi will be over the moon with that. And I think that there've definitely been some good good overtakes as well today. So I think everyone's put their best foot forward.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're just
Some good
waiting
battles too.
for. All right. I
Drift.
think everyone's here. Oh, we're just waiting on Drift. That's right. Actually, we'll start with P3 here because P3 is here. Vettel, you there, bud?
G'day, Edge.
G'day, g'day. P3 after the chaos that is Belgium. You got to be happy with that, right?
Yes, after winning last week, I was on the fence of either liking or hating this track, as I'm sure many people were, but I'll be honest with you, I damaged my wing on the safety car, and let's just say Dynasty wasn't saying the nicest of things, but I kept my head down. I just blocked everything, all the surroundings. I just raced as hard, and luckily SF Coda backed up everyone on the safety car restart. So I got away with it a bit, and I got a podium, which I'm very surprised with, and I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah, obviously that XF Kodo appearing to try to overtake you under safety car and then slowing the rest of the three guys down. I think that's definitely played a factor into the result today. But congratulations with that one as well.
Thank you.
No worries. So I think we're just waiting for Drift, but we will jump over to our driver of the day in SJ in the McLaren. Mate, are you there? SJ?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, guys. Sorry.
No worries. You were just muted.
Okay.
So
Ricky.
I said DMs, getting DMs.
that's fair. I will let Whiff take this one away, as you are our driver of the day.
Thank you.
How's it going, SJ?
Yeah, good, mate. I finally finished.
Finally. And you got driver of the day.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. 6 years. 6 years, and I've actually finished this track in the top 5 as well. So, yeah, from last. So near enough last. But yeah, over to you.
Yeah, it's basically just starting from last there. Did you kind of, obviously it wasn't dead last, did you kind of throw this away and hope that you could finish, or were you trying to be a bit aggressive? We saw you and Damien get very close and a bit of contact at some points. Was that just you being aggressive or him being aggressive or anything like that?
Just hold my line, mate. Just hold my line. Whoever wants to try and go into turn 1, like on the right hand side of that corner, is nuts. Like there's just no gap there. So, you know, there's just. I knew he was quicker. I knew there was J-Man as well. I don't know. Some of the driving, unfortunately, re-entries very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. We nearly had to come to a standstill. And obviously on the safety car restart, that screwed me over. I don't know what Kodo was doing on that safety car restart. He just literally came straight across into my line when I was going around the corner. That would have then put me behind Vettel, and he would have had damage, and I think we would have been having a different conversation. But it is what it is. I'll take the P4. I said to the McLaren guys before, it was just all about consistency and just, you know, this was a track that was cautious, and I did see that we were going to see a safety car. We were behind in the rain at first, so it was going to be a bit tough, but I made some fantastic moves. You know, a lot of people were going wide off their line, and I was just cutting through on the right. And then unfortunately I managed to get through, make 5 positions up on lap 2. And then obviously Krondog was a little bit in front. It looked like he was struggling to get through. And I just said that, do you want to give me a go, and I'll try and see if I can get through. And I got through, and yeah, and then the rest is, you know, was pretty. I was hoping to work with Drist at the end, but unfortunately, I think he just went on his own part there. So it was a bit disappointing. I was just because I knew we were gonna catch Vettel because I knew that he had the damage, and I knew it was going to be quite tight. But yeah, in the end, I just burnt too much ERS down that last main straight up Le Rouge. Unfortunately, I just had to get on none for the rest of the lap. And then make a last ditch. But I knew that Bang had the pen, so I knew that P3 or P4 was on the cards. But yeah, I don't know what the stewards are going to say. End of the day, I'll show them my footage. I thought I was pretty clean, defended quite well. You know, some of the corners you just can't go too wide round there. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sorry, Whiff, go.
No, you go.
No, that's good. Yeah, I just wanted to obviously say congrats on Driver of the Day as well, and it's good to see you finally finish a race at Belgium.
Yeah, thanks. A bit of redemption from Bahrain. I'm a bit disappointed. Obviously, I've dropped 4 spots from last week, so yeah, it was time to pick it up this week and yeah, battle those guys at the top. Which my track's coming up next, so watch out, guys.
Yeah, have a good one. So we'll switch to P2, which I feel like I'm gonna get mixed emotions from. Drift, are you there, mate?
How's it going, boys?
Yeah, good, good. How are you? Is my main question. I think that's going to be my first question here.
Are you
Obviously,
okay?
leading the race by 14 seconds coming into the dry section, and then P2 at the end.
Yeah, I guess I pitted one lap a wee bit too early because DRS was enabled the second lap after I come out, so tyres were a bit crap there. But Manu was pretty quick on those mediums, so when the safety car came out, before I just pit for them and had the Aston boys and old Semi the Simmer helping me out, so he just send it. So yeah, I felt like Shane Van Gisbergen for a while there. It was pretty good. Just come back through the field, and he's always been good in the wet too. But yeah, good.
Might have our new Rainmeister.
Oh, the wet merchant.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know, mate. Just sent it really. Hope for the best.
That's all good. I think there was a question that I think Whiff might ask, but I'm also going to ask. Were you running a dry or a wet setup? We need to know.
I was running a dry setup.
Huh.
Ooh,
I
Okay, cool.
just lowered the
Ooh.
diff and up the brake
very low
price
wings.
and, 8 and 1, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, because you just flew past everyone,
Yeah.
like up to the Camel Straight and anything around there.
Yeah, I was saving a lot of battery for that. Well, it's like felt like Vegas in a way, where you can like save a bit of battery and then just turn it on and
yeah.
just overtake down the straights and keep in the slipstream and just try getting that 1 second every single time I was trying to catch up to someone and yeah, just let the DRS do the talking, I guess.
That's fair. That's completely fair. I'll pass you over to Whiff if he has any other questions for you, because it was a very interesting race from what we saw.
Well, yeah, Edge pretty much just stole my question. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was going to ask. A good race from you, even though you kind of lost a lot of time with that safety car. But
Hey, it
Yeah,
is what it
good
is,
race,
mate.
man.
Got points for Aston, that's the main thing in my book, so yeah, anything like a podium's a bonus, but I'm still waiting on that 1 win, so I was close last season, so hopefully this season I can try and get a win or do something like that, but yeah, we'll see. See how it goes.
yeah, we'll hope to see you up there next week in Portugal.
Alright, cheers, boys.
No worries. All right, let's go over to the hot prospect. I'm going to say over the last 2 races. Maddie, how you doing?
Fellas, what's going on?
Good, good. Maddie, my first question is, how does it feel to be robbed of Driver of the Day again?
I was about to mention that. That's twice in a row. It almost feels personal at this stage, boys. Almost feels personal.
To be
But,
fair,
you know what?
SJ did get knocked
You know
out
what?
in Q2.
You know what? I did remove the point for the controversy last week, so I've done my part for the league. So, yeah, we're a real winner in our books.
Yeah, no, I was definitely keeping an eye on you, especially coming into those dry tires, because you were pretty far ahead and you were building a bit of a gap. Trust me, it's not personal. SJ went from what, P13 I think to P4, so definitely
Something like that.
definitely a worthy contender. But Matty, you've got to be happy with that drive nonetheless.
Yeah, no, I am. It was a pretty poor qualifying. Yeah, just in general, really. I probably thought I was going to get knocked out in Q1. I pretty much went sideways through Eau Rouge, so I was lucky to survive. And yeah, I would have had no chance otherwise to get a race win with the rain. That sort of bunched everyone up, and yeah, I sort of got lucky at a few stages in that race. Capitalised on errors, and just sort of chose the right opportunity to burn down the straight, and then yeah, safety car came out at the right time, and then came out the wrong time, but I was deciding if I wanted to box on softs or stay out, and I decided to stay out, take the track position, and it turned out to be a fantastic idea. And Yeah, I was in a good spot, mate. I've been racing Div 4 the last 3 weeks, so that's really been my practice. So that's really helped out big time. But no more Div 4 next week, so yeah, back to no practice.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll pass you over to Whiffy as any of the questions, but yeah, pretty much congrats on the win for that one.
Yeah, cheers.
Matty, mate, you were one of the people I was looking at for driver of the day.
Yeah, you
honestly,
say
just,
that now.
no,
Sure
honestly,
you
just to
did,
piss you
mate.
off. Just to piss you off. But yeah, you were very quick, even in the dry. Like that last safety car came out and you were just gone. I'll ask you a similar question to what we asked Drift. Were you on a dry setup just waiting for that rain, or what was the go there?
Yeah, I was on a dry setup. Dry setup for sure. I was surprised that everyone boxed to hards, to be honest, after I think it was lap 8 or lap 9 or whatever it was. Not really sure what the strategy behind that was, but the mediums were the right tyre at that point of the time, and that took me home. And I was again shocked because the cars around me all had hards, and yeah, I just capitalised on better tyres, and we had Bang that was sort of holding them up behind, and on the safety car restart, I went early. I went really early on the safety car restart, and that caused carnage, and that was exactly my intention. So, I think I just played it really well, went all in, all out, and got the win. And yeah, I don't think I was touched after that. Once I got past Drifts on that safety car, he got pretty unlucky, might add. He probably would have won if there was no safety car. But I guess that's racing, I suppose.
Yeah, that definitely is racing. There's people that get super lucky and people that get super unlucky. But yeah, from what we saw, it looked like a pretty good race from you, Matt.
Yeah, cheers, boys. And as my sign-off will be, the real driver of the day, out.
I actually don't even think that's true, Matty. I've also
No
just
point for driver of the day now.
Well, no, I've also just been pointing out TMT went from P17 to P6.
Yeah.
So I think even if SJ didn't get it, I think TMT would get it.
TMT would have, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, lads, we'll try again next week.
Yeah, next week. Your week.
Yeah.
No worries. Have a good one.
Cheers.
Alright, and I think that's it from me. I don't have anything else to add other than the fact that we do obviously have Div 6 tomorrow night at the same time and Div 3 on Wednesday night, and that will close out the week at Belgium. The next track is Portimao from memory, which will be a very interesting track. It is one of those tracks that isn't run in F1 yet still gets added to the calendar because our drivers do love it. So it will be interesting to see the times, I guess, and the way people drive Portimao, because there are certain ways people drive Portimao, and it can make that race very interesting. But that is it from me. That is myself, Edge, signing off. I'll pass you over to Whiff for any closing regards.
Yeah, just what Josh said in chat. Portimao is the worst. I'm spewing I can't make it. I won't be here next week in comms, but I'm looking forward to watching it when I get back. Looks to be a good race though.
Oh, good. And we'll close it off with a final remark from Whiff. Mate, what's your quote of the race? Would you say?
You've put me on the spotty. Josh's quote: "Portimao is the worst. Burn the track in hell." Yep,